Hey, it's me, guy with no name. Yeah, what we're gonna do here, we're gonna cover week 16. I put this video off last time, so I had to get the previews in there, but here we are. So, first game, let's get into it. Thursday night game. So it was Philadelphia -1. 42.5 was the over/under. The result was New York Giants 19, Philadelphia 24. So here it is. If I would have picked, I would have guessed wrong. So that was my pick. The results was that I just told you I didn't pick it, so it's not going to go in the official record. We'll just let that one go. I just wanted to show you what I would have done if I would have picked it in time. So that's going into the Chicago game. So Chicago here, we got Washington at Chicago. The result is right there, as you can see, 41-21. The line was Washington -3, 49 was the over/under. That result was right. I picked the under. That was wrong, obviously, but I picked Washington, and that was correct. So not bad, huh? Pretty good. Got one game right. The next game here is Miami at Buffalo. As you can see here, Buffalo's a 4.5-point favorite. 43.5 was the over/under. I went with Miami plus the 4.5, and I got it right. So I was right about that one. So and the over. I guessed the over, and it was over as well. The biggest takeaway is that the quarterback they got over there, the replacement guy, he's a lot better than Tannehill. Tannehill's probably last. Depending on his contract, he's probably seen the last in Miami. It's a good thing for them. I mean, it's a new quarterback. He's doing pretty good. So the next game is Atlanta at Carolina. Atlanta was a 3-point favorite. 50.5 was the over/under. I went with the over. I didn't get the over, but I did guess the game right. So you can see here the results of the game was 33-16. And I got it right here. So I got Atlanta. There you go. Pretty good, huh? So I got that one right. Next game over here is Green Bay -6.5. Visiting, Minnesota at Green Bay. Green Bay was a 6.5-point favorite. 44 was the over/under. So the results was 25. Minnesota 25. Green Bay 38. Green Bay does cover, and the game did go over. You can see here the score. And the results, I did get it right, as you can see in the back here. The biggest thing to take away about this game is that Green Bay is back. So they may actually be a contender. They might get into the playoffs. Looking at the picture, they might have well, depending on what this happens in week 17, which is going to be the Monday night game, I believe. They can either win the division or get a wild card. That's something that's still pending in the NFL. Next game is the New York Jets and New England Patriots. The New England Patriots are going in at a 17-point favorite. 46, I believe, was the over/under. So as you can see here, the results of the game was New England 41. The Jets only scored 3. I picked this game as the Jets because I thought the Jets were going to be try to keep it close, but not this time, Charlie. It's a divisional game. They usually see each other a couple times a year. I thought they'd totally get close, but I was wrong. What can I say? Tennessee at Jacksonville. The Tennessee was a 5-point favorite, being a road dog. Pretty surprising. I mean, Jacksonville has another quarterback that's stepped up to the plate. 44 was the over/under. So that was the wild card in this game, or the I guess you can call it the wild card, the difference maker, and I think it was. I mean, as you can see up here in the score, Tennessee 17, Jacksonville 38. Jacksonville putting 38 on them, so got that one wrong and did go over. But I think Jacksonville has themselves a brand new team with their new quarterback. I mean, it's pretty surprising there. I mean, Bortles, he's been there for a couple of years. He's stuck in mediocrity. So maybe this new kid breathe some new life into the franchise. We'll see. Next game is San Diego at Cleveland. San Diego -4.5. 45.5 was the over/under. The game did go stayed under. The results of the score, as you can see here, up there, 17-20. Cleveland gets their first win. I picked it wrong. I thought San Diego was a better team, even though they were at Cleveland, but I just guessed wrong. Good for them. Cleveland finally got a good win. I just saw a cute little meme on Facebook saying that Cleveland has more wins than Ronda Rousey. Ha ha ha, right? Isn't that funny? Next game that we got here is the Tampa Bay at New Orleans game. New Orleans was the 3-point favorite, your standard 3-point favorite at home. 52.5 was the over-under. This game was expected to be fireworks. I believe the score was only 24-31. My pick was New Orleans -3, so I went with the New Orleans dog there. And I got it right. So New Orleans wins, and they do cover the score, and it did go over, so I got those right for sure. So I haven't been. I'll tell you at the end what I picked here, but we're gonna go into the afternoon games. I think that was the last of the noon. No, that was an afternoon game. Oakland, Indianapolis at Oakland was the next game. Oakland is a 3.5 point favorite. 53 is the over under. There's supposed to be some fireworks in here. I just thought that it wasn't going to be that exciting, but I was wrong. The game did go over. They were one of the few games that it did pick to go under. But as you can see here, Indianapolis hit scores 25, Oakland 33. I picked Oakland 3.5. They did cover and I got that one right, but I picked it to go under and I got that portion wrong. I don't really track that, but that's just the results of the game. It's just for you. If you're tracking that at home, I don't track it, but you can track it at home if you want to. I'm assuming there's an audience out there. There's nobody watches this. San Francisco at Los Angeles, the next game. Los Angeles was a 5-point favorite. 39.5 is the over and under. San Francisco scores 22 points, and LA scores 21. I actually picked San Francisco with the points here. I just thought that LA has no talent left, and nothing's going on over there. So I actually got that one right, and it did go over as I predicted. Yeah, San Francisco, that was a very good team neither, but LA is consistently ranked 29th, 30th as well. And I just think that they're a better team, so I kind of got that one right. Arizona at Seattle is the next game. Seattle is an 8-point favorite. 43.5 is the over-under. I went the over because that's a low over, and I went Seattle. Even though it's a big line, I know I should have known better. Got that one wrong. So anyway, that's the score. As you can see up there, the score is 34. Arizona scores 34. Seattle scores 31 at home. That's the only factor that I thought that would put me over here, is that I thought Seattle would pull it off at home, but being that they're tough to beat at home. But I actually got that one wrong. Cincinnati at Houston. So Houston's a 2-point favorite at home. 41.5 is the over-under. Cincinnati scores 10, and Houston only scores 12. I didn't watch any of this game, but it didn't look like it was a pretty good game. It didn't look like it was going to be a good game anyway, as you can see there. So got that one as a push. So Houston won by those 2 points. So Vegas being right on it. I mean, from the one I took the score, they're right on it. We got about a minute here, so let's keep going here. Baltimore at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is a 6-point favorite. 44.5 is the over-under. Obviously, I'm going to go over with that one. These teams always play each other consistently well. The score was Baltimore 27, Pittsburgh 31. Great game. I actually didn't watch any of these games either, but I knew that Baltimore always in a tough one, especially with a division rivalry. Got that one right. I went Baltimore with the 6, and Baltimore, of course, did keep it close. They didn't win, but they did keep it close, and they did cover. Story of their life. What can I say? You got both of those right. Over under as well. Denver at Kansas City. Kansas City with 3-point favorite, being at home. 37 is the over under. Kansas City doesn't really historically score a lot of points. Denver, they have some quarterback issues, and they are not playing well. So, got that one right. Kansas City, of course, takes the win there. Now, I got 15 seconds here. The last game is Detroit at Dallas. Dallas -6.5. 44.5 is the over-under. Detroit 21. Dallas 42. I got that one correct. And I went 15 out of 10.